What is XLM? Is it the poor man's version of XRP, or is it a better alternative? With so many established and up and coming projects that focus on cryptocurrency payments, which basket should you put your eggs in? If you're confused or are wondering what exactly XLM does and how it works, look no further than this video. Grab yourself a Coca-Cola, sit back, pay attention, and enjoy this dive into everything XLM. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. My name is David, one of your co-hosts here, doing a deep dive into XLM. If it's your first time checking us out, make sure you like the video, subscribe so you don't miss any content, and hit the bell notification. Stellar, or as most people know as XLM, is an open network that allows money to be moved and stored. Every token on Stellar is exchangeable with any other token on the network, and the Stellar protocol itself connects buyers to sellers. The aforementioned services are made seamless with a new XLM wallet that was recently launched called Rabbit. Rabbit aims to make transactions and interactions with Stellar dApps easy and functional. You can download the Rabbit wallet on any iOS or Android device, as well as your desktop or as an internet browser extension. You might be saying to yourself, okay, David, I kind of understand what XLM does, but can you give me a real world example? Well, I'm so happy you asked. Imagine this. You're a cryptocurrency expert. You have a YouTube channel where you educate your community and the masses about the fundamentals and value of cryptocurrencies and blockchain. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, of course, the name of your YouTube channel is Sin City Crypto. Your channel has been consistently growing and people are liking your videos and subscribing at a breakneck pace. You're at a point where people are reaching out to you for investment advice. What's the next 100x gem? How should I diversify my crypto portfolio? Although you would love nothing more than to be generous and offer this kind of insight and information for free, but the reality is you got 4 kids, 2 baby mamas, and an extremely high maintenance wife, so you have bills to pay. You run to YouTube to see how you can possibly make money selling your expert advice. Video after video finally leads you to Stellar. So you decide to pull the trigger and create your token, SCC. You set up your token to be swapped for a US dollar pegged stablecoin. So now anyone in the world can have access to your services through the purchase of your SCC token. Here is the best part. The person who is buying your token doesn't have to have the US dollar pegged stablecoin. They can use whatever currency they want, and the Stellar network will automatically convert their currency to the one of your choosing. Oh, and I almost forgot. The entire transaction costs less than a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a single bronze US penny. The scenario I just described, my friends, is one way co-founders Jed McCaleb and Joyce Kim envisioned their project, making cross-border payments simple, cheap, and accessible for anyone living in the world. The month is July. The year is 2014. And the like button is to the left underneath the video you're watching at this very moment. Stellar Lumens started as a fork of the XRP blockchain, which makes sense because Jed McCaleb was one of the founders of XRP back when the US government didn't care too much about us crypto degenerates. The Stellar team eventually migrated to their own blockchain, cutting the final tie that bound XRP and XLM together. Outside of being a launchpad for creating, buying, selling, and hodling your unique tokens, Stellar's other big vision is to be the leading platform for central bank digital currencies, also known more simply as CBDCs. The idea is that instead of a bank like Wells Fargo building out their own network that handles CBDC transactions, they can come to an already established network and essentially set it and forget it. The Stellar network will handle all the transactions, including validating, liquidating, transferring, and custodying the coins for the bank. They've already started on this vision by onboarding and working with multiple companies to bring CBDCs and borderless payments to the people. Some examples include creating stable coins that are pegged to the native currencies of Peru, Colombia, Chile, and Canada, not to mention the 600 million people across Europe and Thailand who will benefit from the Stellar network. As far as partnerships, Stellar has two huge names in its corner, MoneyGram and IBM. Their partnership with IBM aims to make cross-border payments cheaper and faster. A direct quote from IBM's website will help explain. With IBM Blockchain WorldWire, clearing and settlement with finality happens in near real time. The solution uses digital assets to settle transactions, serving as an agreed-upon store of value exchanged between parties. If you're a numbers person, pay attention. XLM is the native token to the Stellar network and is used to pay for transaction fees and secure the network. The original supply of XLM was 100 billion back when the project was launched, but the supply was cut in half in 2019 with improvements and changes that were made to the network. Out of the 50 billion XLM tokens, currently 24 billion are circulating, and the rest is kept in a wallet to be used for endless Big Macs. Just kidding. The team is holding the remaining coins to be used for network improvements and marketing. With a current market cap of $7.2 billion, each XLM coin is worth roughly 29 cents at the time of recording. With close to 50% of its total supply already in circulation, you won't have to worry about inflation running rampant and eating away at your profits. Stellar Lumens is not at all what it seems on the outside, which is just another payment platform. They are so much more. The ability to create a tradable representation of an asset is extremely exciting. If you hold anything of value, you can create a token that's value is backed by your asset. If you don't have anything of value, but you have expertise to offer, you can collateralize that too. Now, when I first started on my research adventure into XLM, it sounded redundant, but the more I dove deeper into this project, the more I came to like it. There is a reason XLM is a top 50 project. Now, the biggest drawback I see as far as future positive price action is also one of its biggest benefits: ridiculously low transaction fees. We're talking 100,000 transactions to spend one single XLM token. XLM token is also currently at 1,000 transactions per second, which is not good enough to be the leading payment platform in crypto. They do have plans to up that number to over 5,000 transactions per second through network upgrades in the very near future, which is why you should have your XLM bags packed and ready for takeoff. That'll do it for our video on XLM. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos. Again, my name is David. Thank you again for watching us. We'll see you next time.